Hi all, hope you're well. Yes, I know this is a long overdue update on what's happening. So part of the reason for that is we've been away for a bit. Went away for a wee break over our anniversary period. So yeah, so went down to Nick's parents for a couple of days. Spent our anniversary on Holy Island, just one place I'd never been in. Some place that Nicky hadn't been to for many years, since she was at school probably, I think. So that was good. That was a good day out. Nice wee wander around Lindisfarne. You should go if you get the opportunity. You've not been. Then we headed down to South Yorkshire to see the girls, Caitlin and Amy, and their respective other halves. So that was good as well. Amy had decided to book a weekend away, or rather her other half had decided to book a weekend away. So we only met Amy and Kieran briefly for a coffee before they headed off. But we had a good couple of days with Caitlin. Went to Rufford Abbey with the dogs. Again, lovely visit, someplace you should go. I think it's in Nottinghamshire, if I'm correct. But yeah, it's well worth a visit. And then on the Sunday night, I was back up to Nick's parents and into Newcastle to see Nicky in concert. So that was a good period away. But yeah, so the house. We've had, as far as the house is concerned, we've had the site survey done for the solar heating, solar panels and stuff like that to be installed. So that's been done, that's all set to go, but we're waiting on EDF installing an isolator or something that they need before they can install it. But EDF aren't doing that till I think it's the middle of June, middle or third week in June, something like that. So everything's on hold till they get around to doing what they need to do. Other than that, the building warrants have come back with a few queries, which I'm told by the architects is entirely normal. One of the queries is to do with the septic tank. Now, I'm not an expert on septic tanks, but we had a bit of a to-do with the letting agent and the previous tenant trying to get some records as to when it had been emptied, when it had been serviced, all that sort of stuff, and both were blaming each other as being responsible for maintenance of it. And in short, there hasn't been any maintenance of it done. Basically what we've got underneath this rather tatty bit of a pallet. Well, that didn't work, did it? So there we go, a couple of big lumps of concrete, a couple of holes in the ground. That's a septic tank. Now, from doing my own research on Tinterweb, when you have a septic tank installed, you should have a soakaway. And basically, so what happens with a septic tank is all the muck and crud and solids and stuff like that sink to the bottom. The liquid rises to the top and then runs off into the soakaway, because the liquid is deemed safe then to run into the soakaway. However, it would appear that this particular septic tank had no soakaway. So it would appear that somebody, I'm not going to guess at who, but I could probably take a fairly accurate guess, with the fact that they'd been here 19 years, with no idea when it was last emptied. I think it should be emptied every year. I think it'll depend on the size of it and how many people are living in the house, but yeah, so something around every year. So it's obviously got to a certain point where the septic tank was overflowing, and it would appear that somebody's dug a bit of a ditch rather than having a proper soak away. And as you can see, that ditch is, whenever it rains and stuff like that, that ditch just fills up with water. And it's not pleasant smelling, let me tell you. So it looks like we're going to have to bite the bullet and have this septic tank ripped out and have a new one installed. So I guess it's probably for the best. At least we know what we've got, and we can start to look after it properly now. So as you can see, the meadow's been growing like nobody's business whilst we've been away. So I haven't seen it when we came back. Nicky decided to treat herself to a wee ride on lawnmower. And as a consequence of that, bonny sun going down over there as well, like nice and hazy over the glen. Lovely. Very blessed to have this this view. But yeah, so what was I saying? Oh aye, yeah, Nicky bought herself a wee ride on lawnmower. You can see it's been used to great effect so far. The problem is that it's we have to trim it first, which is quite a lot of work, and it's taken quite a bit of time because it's just too long for the mower to go over. So we need to get this all cut down with a strimmer, go over it with the mower once it's dried out a wee bit, and then it'll be happy days just keeping on top of it, hopefully. So yeah, not much progress on the workshop, partly down to the fact that because of Nicky's purchase. As you can see, the roof's done on the workshop, but as stated in an earlier episode, the old shed 3 has been resurrected. So I've put that back up and widened the door so that we can get the old ride on in. Don't look up too much now, but we'll give the shed a good scrub, a good soaking with some wood preservative, and then a coat of paint, and good as new. We ride on house. So yeah, that's that. Not got much else to tell you at the moment. Hopefully we'll be getting some news on the building warrant stuff back soon, so we can get cracking in the house. But yeah, so we've had a good couple of weeks, not a massive amount of progress as I said, but yeah, I shall leave you with one last look at that bonny view. Okay, so catch up with you again soon. It'll definitely not be so long next time, and take care. Alright, cheerio.